Hello,
Hello, Jakub. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too. Excuse me, I will only upload my screen. Um,
Yes.
mm,
Okay, we can see your screen.
yeah, oh, thank you. My name is Jakub Szlas. I am student of 5th high school in Gdańsk, and I would like you to tell about me. Why am I an ideal candidate? My interest. Um, since early childhood, I've been fascinated by history, a passion that led me to to finals of regional competition. The history of humanity, in my opinion, is to a large extent a story of constant struggle for resources. Once it was land or gold, but today the key resource is energy since 19th century, and it's determinate the potential of countries and civilizations. My my interests have evolved toward present by reading books about modern economy and politics by authors like Tim Marshall and Daniel Yergins. I realized how energy shapes all other industries and areas of economy. Over the years, I became interested in physics, which I see as a bridge between the fundamental spheres of reality, primal nature, and man made civilization. I learned physics from many sources, but the one worth telling about is Holiday and Resnick Fundamentals of Physics. It is a book designed for university students, but I don't find it beyond my mind. I still don't understand every concept in it, but I think these books are very useful to me. I also have a few other interests. I am fascinated by insects that live in groups, like bees and ants. I love how they work together purely efficiently without any personal problems. I breed mason bees in my garden. This spring, expect about 400 newbies to be born, and you can see these two lovers on photo. These are parents of some of these newbies which will be born. Um, I also work on a project in Politechnika Gdańska where we create a big terrarium for Attacephalodus ants. And my other passion is Russian language. I don't learn it in school, I learn it only on my own, but I am planning to pass expanded Matura exam from this subject. Now I am reading, now I read Harry Potter in Russian to develop my skills of understanding real text, not only text from books, from learning books. My other passion is music production. I mostly make old school hip hop beats and entertainment music. And I am also into poetry. I am not a specialist, but I think that it is kind of meditation, which helps me to concentrate and to develop my speaking skills. And I love to read 1920s poets like Tuwim, Lechoń, or Leśmian. I also very like playing Go. Go is ancient Japanese board game, and I like the strategical thinking that you need to play Go. My plans for education and career. I would like to study in University College of Cork, and I plan to pass IELTS exam to be able to study abroad. And I would like to become an energy specialist. And today, big companies as Google and Microsoft, as well as smaller IT companies, will need more and more energy to power their AI projects, which need very much of energy. And I think that I can find my own niche in powering these systems. I also see myself as a Pole. By analyzing the history of my country, I saw that nearly every fall or weakening of Poland was caused by dependence on other countries, economically, politically, or militarily. And today, Polish coal resources are becoming uneconomical to exploit, Poland faces the risk of addiction on foreign electricity. To prevent this, I want to contribute to the development of Polish nuclear and renewable energy, because this can save Poland from deep crisis. My achievement and experience. Together with my team in the first year of high school, I placed 7th in the international competition Odyssey of Mind. I get an opportunity to see Michigan State University during this competition and meet many people from other parts of the world, like USA, Hong Kong, and South Korea. And one of people that I met there and I built friendships with him is Andrew, and he studied nanotechnology in Berkeley's college, and maybe I will be able to visit him this September. I organized some charity events for disabled children from Special School number 2 in Gdańsk, and I organized picnics for them with entertainment. I also organized events for Ukrainian students who escaped from war and to get them school supplies. Since last holiday, I work for Polvolt as an electricity fitter. I already worked with some electrical cabinets and freezing systems, and I work there because I think that meeting electricity, from knowing electricity not only from books and Wikipedia, helps me better understand it. How does it really works, not only by letters and symbols. Why am I applying? I would like to get to know how high-tech corporations work from the inside, especially their working culture. I think it can enrich me as a person. I would like also to know what makes Californian universities so special, because they are much better than the most other good universities all around the world. And I would like to know how they teach, that their students have very big successes in future life. And I also would like to talk with people who shape future face to face, not only from on books and on in newspapers, because you can't just read it. You have to, I think that you have to really talk, ask your own questions to these people to understand who they are and why they do what they do. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Jana, could you ask our first question?
Yes, absolutely. So Jakub, thanks for sharing all of this with us. I wanted to ask you a little bit more about why you decided to read Harry Potter in Russian, because, you know, obviously Harry Potter originally was not written in Russian. So you said that you wanted to learn Russian not only from manuals, but also from real books, let's say literature, right? But here, you know, I'm not sure you are achieving the objective, because, you know, if Harry Potter was originally written in English, then it is just a translation. So you, like Leshmian and Tuvin, all of those people, authors, why don't you, for example, read Bulgakov in Russian, or maybe some science fiction books? Can you please tell us a little bit more about this choice?
I just read before Harry Potter in Polish and in English, and these books were that I know them very well. And for example, if I don't know something, I can just remember it from other books. And second thing is that I just found this book in second-hand bookshop, and that is the main reason.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Eva, do you have any questions?
I want one question to you, Jakub. Why you want to study abroad?
First of all, I would like to know technical English very well, because on lessons or during traveling, you mostly learn normal, average, everyday English. But the most of big companies today speak English during working, so I would like just to know this technical, this practical English very well. And I don't say that Polish universities are bad, because they are very good, but learning in English, I can really help me, I think, to know this physical and engineering language well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I also have one question. You mentioned that you'd like to go to Silicon Valley because it seems to you very valuable to meet people in person and ask questions. Do you have any specific person in mind that you'd like to ask a question, and what question would it be?
I think one of these people could be. Now I don't remember her surname. It was Jessica Oak or something like that. And she is quite interesting person because she worked for many really big companies that power the world, like Shell or Lehman Brothers, if I will remember also. But today she works for General Electrics. And General Electric is a company that I think about working in the future. I think that I probably will never meet her, but this person is kind of special for me because maybe she will be my future work giver.
Okay. Do you have any specific question that you'd like to ask her?
I never thought about that. First of all, why she stopped working for Shell? Because this was very, very good workplace for her, really good income, and really it was a big prestige to govern this company because it is worldwide company with many successes, and this would be probably the first one.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you also.
So just a short feedback from our side. Maybe I would start. It's really nice to meet a young person who has very strong world understanding, I would say. So you understand the bottlenecks and what shapes the future, or what are the constraints for the future. I mean, the energy and the need for energy. So I can see that you have an idea how your life should look like in the future, and I like it. And it was also a very nice presentation for me. So thank you very much for it.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Would you like feedback from others, maybe?
I didn't know that I can.
Yes.
I would like also feedback from others, but I didn't know that.
Okay. Eva, could you share your feedback?
Thank you, Jakub, for the interesting and very nice presentation, for your involvement, and for participation in our program. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Joanna?
Yes, Jakub, great to hear what you told us. Presentation was great visually. Your interests are very broad and relevant. I think, what was lacking a little bit was, I think you were a little bit scripted. I'm not sure if you understand what I mean. Like it looked like, you were reading, but then even when you were just answering our questions, it was a little bit kind of scripted or tense or, harsh on the edges, right? So you are thinking about international exposure and traveling and learning and working abroad, and I presume it will be in Anglo-Saxon countries where people are like more kind of, I don't want to say fluent because your English is very, very good, but they are more fluent in communication, please think about it. I think it will help you a lot to convey the very interesting ideas that you have.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to fit all of what I would like to tell you in only 5 minutes, so I wanted to plan all of it, what I will say, and I think I also see that it was kind of chaotic, but I couldn't do that in small time better, I think. No.
Okay, Jakub, you did a very good job, so thank you very much, and
Thank you.
we will switch for the next candidate. Thank you.